Boss up, boss up. Hey, 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 family. How you doing? It's Mr. Shantamber Kelly, your OG Boss It Up Queen. I just had to share a testimonial. I had to share a follow-up technique that has been blessing me over the years. You guys know I've made, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years with bringing people into businesses with me and helping them to enjoy and use and get testimonies from my products, services, opportunities, etc., etc. Novatech is a whole different animal. Novatech can be for anyone, whether they want to sell something or not sell something. They like recruiting, don't like recruiting. Novatech is for people who are stuck. For a lot of people, but they're really for people who are stuck when it comes to not understanding that they may be suffering from poverty mentality disorder. I'm getting ready to do another training on this. Every 6 months or so, I do a training on poverty mentality disorder. Anjanique Gibson is in this group, and she could definitely explain to you where it catapulted her and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other people. And I want you guys to come. It's only $10 to come to the event, $10, okay? Um, it may be 15 now. I have to look at my little thing, but you want to register right now. You want to go ahead and register right now. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to show you something, okay? Majority of us don't know better. If you don't know better, you can't do better. If you don't feel like you have people in your life that really love you and care about you, you can't do better. If you're consistently stuck around people, places, and things that have poverty mentalities as well, what do you think you're going to have? A lot of us don't even realize, even some of us with money still have a poverty mentality because we don't know how to share what we got going on to bless other people so that they don't sit back and miss their blessing. At the end of the day, you want to be a leader of leaders, right? Who know how to connect with human beings on a human to human, non salesy way, right? To be able to help them not miss their blessing. Well, this young lady came to my sister Tamika's birthday party, our event, Novatech event, and she came with one of my college friends, right? And Corey, who you guys know is in now, she came in yesterday, and this is her cousin. And they're a little estranged, but they kind of connected back. To make a long story short, she's more comfortable talking to me, Winona, her cousin, than Corey, because they just now, reconnecting. But I'm getting ready to help them out and reconnect them back again. So, with that said, after the event, so this is a follow up type of a training, how to follow up with people who want to wait. Okay, that's at the end of the day, when they want to wait, what do? When you know that they need what you have, but they want to wait. Maybe they got in their mind that they need to wait for whatever reason. And you want to make sure that they have crossed all T's and dot all I's before they wait. Okay, now some people have to wait. It just is what it is, even though it's only 150 to come in, some people may have to wait. They got all kind of stuff going on. We don't know what their bank account is. We don't know what their situation is, all like that. But you want to give every piece of your soul in the right way to help them if they deserve the help. So, like me and her connected. So, after the party, I sent all of my people this. Hello there, future multimillionaire, Miss Johnson, whatever their name was, right? Sorry, my eyes are old, would not allow me to make out your first name, sis, when she wrote it down on the little survey that I did for that I administered to the guests before we got started to make sure that they had already convinced themselves that whatever they getting ready to see is going to bless them. Not me convincing them, not sounding recruity or salesy, but them telling their own selves. Okay, that's what that survey was all about, right? So this is Mr. Shantae Amber Kelly from Tamika Sunshine's event last night. I pray you're doing well. When will excuse me, my grammar. When will it be a good time for us to chat ASAP for me to answer any questions that you may still have before we get you started on your amazing financial and time freedom journey with Novatech? Love. Okay, so I had a connection with everybody there. I could talk to them like this. I did the meeting before the meeting. I sorted the room. I walked around and answered questions right up in their face. I took pictures with them and all of that. Okay, I learned this from a multi-billionaire presenter. All right? All right. So with that said, the next thing is Okay, yes, a lot of people accepting my friend request now. They seeing the progress. Okay, so anyway, all right, so she said tomorrow on my lunch at 1:45 p.m. if you're free. And thank you for the presentation. And my first name is Winona. Okay, because she wrote it down, I couldn't extend it. So I said, Grand Rising, beautiful Queen Winona, can you please send Mrs. Kelly your picture, so I can lock it in? Da 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 da. You know, got all that. Okay, great. So she said, sure. I'm Corey's cousin. She invited me, and I'll be ready to get more information. I'll try to have some questions also. Okay. She told me on her paper on that survey, as I was going through it, she told herself basically, and I just got a chance, the privilege to read it afterwards when I was sorting through all the surveys, why Novatech is for her. Right? So she already done told herself, she knows that this is not a hard sale. This is different, y'all. This is different. Okay? I'm gonna share that survey with you guys as well. Right? So you can send it to your friends and family. Ask your network or whatever, hey, just fill this out for me. You know, I want to bless people. I want to make sure I'm doing it the right way. I want to make sure I'm offering things the right way. I'm explaining things, however you want to put it. And they can just fill the survey out for you, right? Digitally or, in person or whatever. You take a screenshot of it or whatever. So that, again, when you introduce Novatech to them, when they say, well, yeah, I seem like I need whatever this is. Can you send me the video or can you tell me more about it? It's not, they're closing themselves. All you're being is the humble servant and showing them the stuff. You want to bless them, okay? And that's the light that you want to put yourself in constantly. That all you're doing is blessing people with information, right? That can change their life. If you present it the right way, most people are going to say yes. Now, even though, let's keep going through this, right? Let's keep going through this. The enemy will make somebody think that they gotta wait. They'll make somebody think, oh, it's not for me. They'll make somebody think, well, I don't know. That's his job, is to block people's blessings. Because he knows that it's certain things that if they get blessed by, he won't have no grips on them no more. Oh, I hope y'all hearing me right now. Hope y'all hearing me. So she said, so I got a picture, said, got it, talk to you soon, God bless. It was really, then we had the meeting. Right? Me and Julia talked to her. We touched her heart. She heard our heart, and she's ready to get started. So when we got off, she explained to me she was going through some things. She divorcing her husband, da 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 da, and so on and so on and so forth. And she got a hole in her roof, and da 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 da. She works doing this, and this, and so she's gonna have to get a couple paychecks coming in to do so and so and so. Then she'll be ready. So I didn't want to push her at that time. I said, God, let me think about how you want me to come to her so that she don't miss this blessing, because she wants to, wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And I feel in my spirit that Novatech would really help her if she got started right away. She would see the return in a couple of days. This is what people need to do. This is what Tanya and Mr. Bean and Julius and the leaders are telling us. We want to make sure we're saying this the right way. We're presenting this the right way. We're asking the right questions. We're listening. We're doing it so people don't miss their blessing and so they get started right away, so they see the results right away. And then they'll start being a believer, right? Like the monkey song. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Okay, all right. Some of y'all probably know that by the story Shrek. Okay, so anyway. It was really amazing. So after the conversation, I said, it was really amazing speaking with you today. I followed up. This is a quick little training on the fortune is in the follow-up. Not the fortune for me, the fortune for them. Right? I'm going to get mine on the back end. But God want me to bless them on the front end. Can I get a witness? Right? Here is some of our team proof. So guess what I did? I sent her 916 stuff. Right? With the proof. Right? I'm doing I'm dripping on them. This is a drip campaign. Right? This is what they call an organic drip campaign. This is not automation where we do it in an email drip or a text message drip, that's automated by the robots, where that Mrs. Kelly, company does very well, But this is just, people that we're following up with. Sometimes people need to see things several times before they say yes, because usually it's a negative powers that be, or their upbringing or circumstances that's making them feel like it won't work. okay, of making them fearful. And we want to remove that fear. Then I sent her this week's stuff, this past week's results, okay, of all our people. You guys, you got to get when we drop these things in the chat, grab them, put this stuff in a file. Right. And I'm going to also drop a few other things in the chat today, education wise, in and let you know it's in your what? Your welcome package. Please go through your welcome packages. Please, if you don't have it, let me know. And when people come in and they say they want to not just invest but bless, give them that welcome package and make sure, the best of your ability, that they go through it. If you got to go through it with them together on a Zoom, on a phone, whatever. You don't want people to miss their blessing because they don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to put a few new things in your package. Okay, so boom. So I showed that. She was like, impressive, right? She got right back with me this morning. Y'all see this time, 7:39. Okay, that was yesterday, Monday, to today, Tuesday, right? She got back with me. So she said, good morning. This woman slept on this. She thought about this. We prayed before we got off the phone. All that great stuff. You may not have to do this. You may not do this with everybody. Doesn't matter. The point is, this is an impromptu follow-up training. The fortune for that person is in the follow-up. Okay, remember that. Good morning. I get a free check. That means a check that she doesn't have to pay bills and stuff with when I get 3 pays in a month. Right? So I'm thinking that's hey, she talking about this month, and you know, she go work, and when she get her 3 pays and she wanted her checks gonna be free. She said, that's when I'm gonna jump on it. So she's already, her mind is made up. She knows this is for her. She did that survey at the event. I connected with her. Me and Mr. Weems blessed her yesterday, talking to her, answering her questions. She comfortable, right? So I said this morning, amen, may I continue to share our blessings and progress with you to keep you plugged in, Queen. You have to ask permission. And when they say yes, then go ahead and drip on them. Some people drip on them without asking their permission. I don't like to do that. I like to ask their permission. So they're expecting it. They're excited. They gave you permission. They opened up the door. You're not spamming them or anything like that. Okay? She was like, yes, it would, but then she let me know it would be in January. I'm not like, this is October, January. But if I can swing it before then, I will. Thank you for words yesterday. Okay? I connected with her again, me and Julius, and then I connected with her a little bit more afterwards. I didn't try to close her anymore. She was already closed at the event. Okay? We don't want to overclose people and lose them. I hope y'all listening to me. I used to make this mistake. Me and my husband used to make this mistake. Don't do that. Once they say, oh, yeah, this do make sense. Now you go right into the, okay, so when you're ready to get started. When can I bless you? When can I help you? When can I elevate you? I got my calendar in front of me. When you going to be ready? When you ready? Okay, give me a date and a time. Don't keep trying to close them. Okay, Julius had to get on me the other day about that. All right, it's still, I don't do it the way I used to, but every now and then it's sneaking because I just want to kind of like put that extra glue on it. We ain't got to do that. Once they say, yeah, this makes sense, that's it. They're closed. They closed themselves. Don't mess it up for them. Okay. All right. So thank you for words yesterday, and then I had to come back. Because I prayed on it after I hung up from her yesterday. Like, this woman come back to me. What can I say next? I don't want to be pushy or salesy or whatever. She said the Lord have her set it up for me for what to say. So my next thing was like January. And you see I used the big emojis, the red emoji that stood out. Pop, snap, or crack. Come on, y'all. Emojis are good. Queen sister. The devil is a lie. And I had to use the surprise face. Like, really? You would have missed so much money by then. Just like Julius has said, it took him 6 months. He lost $50-some thousand or more by thinking he needed to wait or it wasn't for him or whatever the situation was, right? Because he said, I know, I ain't interested. Okay? Have missed so much money by then. Let's meet up and come up with a quicker plan. Leaders make it happen. I need y'all to write that down, write that down, write that down. Write it in your spirit. You have been given something in your lap because you're a leader, right? You have a network, whether you believe it or not. That if you learn what to say, how to follow up, how to invite, watch your bank accounts ignite. Not just yours, but the person that you're trying to bless. At the end of the day, we don't want people to miss their blessing because we're not presenting right. We're not following up right. Right? So I was like, wait a minute, hold up, She right here in Cleveland. So I was like, Even if she wasn't, I probably would have got on the Zoom with her or a phone call. Much money by then. Let's meet up and come up with a quicker plan. Okay, love? I'm a gifted strategist for the United States Navy. I work with something called an OPTAR log in the sales department in the United States Navy. I got trained by top officers of the United States Navy on how to sell. Okay, how to close, how to sell, how to do things. But I still have my own mind, so a lot of balls I dropped because I didn't follow the system. You guys, system, write this down. Systems, SYSTEMS. Save yourself time, money, energy, and stress. Save yourself time, money. Come on now, save yourself. Come on. Yes, that's right. Y'all know what systems say. I'm still waking up a little bit, but y'all get it. Okay, save yourself time, energy, money, and stress. Okay. And she was like, okay, queen, except most people would be like, oh, okay, well, I'll see you in January. I pretty much, if I haven't given you my PDF that I sell for $100, if I haven't given it to you, let me know. It's called How to Deal with Objections. Somebody told me, girl, you don't need to be giving this away for no $100. This needs to be part of your $5,000 program. No, this is what God put on my heart to do. Let me do what I do. But if you ain't got that, how to deal with objections, let me know. Text me, inbox me, say I need that how to deal with objections training. Okay, and I'll send that to you. It's a PDF. I'll send it to you. Okay, please look at your schedule and tell me when you feel. Her thing, well, okay, queen, with exclamation points, that's letting me know. She's like, woo. I'm glad she's going to come up with something because I sure didn't want to wait till January either. I thought I had to. Come on, you guys, as leaders, it is our responsibility to strategize with people, to help them come up with a plan so that they don't miss all this money like Mr. Weems did. And a few rest of us. Right. Stop. Okay, Dr. Christian. She said, are you free Thursday? Before I can even get it out good, she was texting me back. While I was texting this, she texted me this. Are you free Thursday? I'm off. She's excited. Like, wow, this person really cares about me. She want to sit down and strategize. And guess what I'm going to do when I get with her? We're going to go over her bills. We're going to go over what she got coming up. And I guarantee you, I'm like 99.999% sure this woman I'm gonna help her squeeze $150 out. If I got to bless her with 50 and she come up with 100, or 25 and she come up with 75, we gonna make it happen. Mainly because she has things she wants to do. She got a plan, right? And guess what? The moment that she see her money grow, I already know she's going to want to put more in. She's going to tell other people, which is, guess what? It's going to help her to get more bonus money where she can flip it and put it back into her account. Miss Kelly didn't start off as a bronze, but I'm a bronze now. Guess what? I wanted to see how me blessing other people would boost up my account. So without me even adding any more money, within a couple of weeks, I start off at 150 like a lot of y'all did. Okay? And yes. And then within a couple of weeks or whatever of just blessing a few people here and there, I got bonus money. Now, guess what now? Without me even putting any more money in there, I'm a bronze. Because of the bonus. Come on, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? When we bless others, we automatically get our blessing. We can't hold on to Novatech like this. We can't do this. We have to get it out there, but we need to be bossed up and skilled. And that's where I come in. Ask me questions, y'all. Ask me questions. How do I do this? How do I say this? I'm learning. And all of y'all can just if you just let me help you to just sign up 10 people. Just bless. Remember, we just blessing. Not recruiting, but blessing. 10 people. Mr. Weems will allow you to come into the Grant Cardone Academy with us. When I say iron sharpens iron, we are learning how to deal with objections, what to say, what not to say, how to follow up, how to close, how to this, how to that, how to be a true boss for real that really want to bless other people. Y'all got to get in this academy, okay? So I said, are you free Thursday? She asked me, are you free Thursday? I'm off. Ha ha, she started laughing when I said stomp. On his neck, I said, we got to stomp on the devil's neck together. We got to stomp the enemy out because he a liar. Okay, you ain't finna miss all this. She said, on his neck, I power punch right this bump. Let's meet up Thursday at 5:30 where you want to meet. And she told me. I had to stop and do this training you got. I had to stop. I had to stop and do this. I'm going to do this any chance that I get, not to overwhelm y'all, but any chance that I get here and there, as I am reaching out to people and the enemy is trying to stop them from their blessing. Remember, his job is to what? Kill, steal, and destroy. Don't let him do it to you, and don't let him do it to your prospects. Boss up.